hello. I have our read. This is going to be interesting. I was told, all right, so this is going to sound not very favorable to the person who's watching this. And this is the person who's watching it. You are probably going to get a little offended, but this is just like a base layer to tell you what it is that you actually need to hear. Okay? That tea is delightful. All right. So bottom of the deck energy is leaving behind. Okay? This is, I'm going to tell you the meanings and then I'm going to tell you what it means. So this is discipline, lack of self-control, gloominess, indecision, and then this is vanity, and then hiding beneath this. I pulled these earlier because I was going to do this read earlier, but I ended up not having time. I didn't even see this one hiding under here, but this is clashes of ego. So what is going on is you, and I'm working with Kubran today, God of Wealth, King of the Yakshas, okay? Protection spirits, delightful. You need to work on being more disciplined. Your lack of self-control is kind of leading to an overall gloominess and some sort of indecision. You struggle with vanity, but it's not vanity. It's, you think your character, you think more highly of your character than you should. So like you think you're better than what you are. And your ego clashes. Is it? Your ego clashes with who you actually are. So like, sometimes you're in your ego and sometimes you are in a realistic space, if that makes sense. And this isn't meant to, just hang in here until the end. This isn't meant to insult you at all. You have a decision that you have to make. There's some sort of an indecision that you're experiencing. And you're feeling kind of gloomy, feeling kind of down. I wonder if you know, well, I mean, how could you not know that you're in a funk? Sometimes that happens. Like I had this headache, right? And I didn't earlier, and I didn't really realize I had a headache until there's this guy I follow on TikTok. He plays the flute. He has giraffes hanging on his wall. I don't remember his name. But he plays the flute and it like lightened my headache. And I was like, oh, I have a headache. And then I listened to this other guy, and he's out of the UK, and he uses those sound dingy things that you use. I don't remember their name right now. And then like keyboards to like hit certain frequencies, and it like lightened a little bit more. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. And then I watched some Reiki, and I felt so much better. But I didn't realize that I felt icky until I started to fix it. That might be what you're experiencing. Like you're gloomy, but you don't realize you're gloomy because it's the status norm for you. That's interesting. It may not be for everybody, but it's definitely for somebody. You know, sometimes these specific cards, they shuffle so nice, and sometimes it takes a minute. But they're pretty new. Had that one earlier. Here, let me shuffle them once, and then we'll see if we can't get it. The last one, and then we'll use the bicycle deck. There we go. Just needed a little shuffle. So maybe that's what you need. You just need a little oof. Be a little bit more disciplined so that you feel better, so that you're not gloomy, so you don't have those clashes of ego. Adaptability in reverse. Safety in reverse. Communication in the upright. Your inability to adapt to something. Like a breakdown? Dangerous? Huh. Your inability to adapt. Is opening like a doorway, like a dangerous doorway of communication. Like a, or I mean, not necessarily a door, but like some sort of an avenue. Huh. Interesting. If you're watching this, you are going to know what that means. Sorry. Oh boy. This is a love thing. So, like some sort of toxic relationship. Huh. Your inability to adapt is creating toxic communication. Love. Betrayal. They betrayed you. Like, they're not good for you. Has this been like this is a breakup? It's some sort of oh, leaving behind. It is a breakup. Okay, so this is a breakup. You left behind stability. You guys are no longer together. There was some sort of a betrayal. Like, he broke up. There's no gender in tarot, but somebody in their masculine might be they might be in their masculine energy, the person who did the breaking up. Use this as a teaching moment. Self-discipline. So if you are... Okay. This is an unhealthy relationship. You guys broke up. He broke up with you. No gender. They broke up with you. And you need to learn. You need to use this. You need to use self-discipline to use this as a teaching moment. Lack of self-control. So, like, use this as a chance to, like, grow. Complete this cycle. Get out of this. They did you a favor because this wasn't a healthy relationship, and this isn't a relationship that you want to continue or to go back to. Now, I want to say, these are all based out of love, right? Relationships, even the toxic ones, they originally start from something beautiful. Well, I mean, you would hope anyway, right? Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, the relationships, they all kind of start out, you would hope that your relationship, it would start out in a relationship built of love. Well, I mean, if it's gone on long enough, if it's a new relationship, then it's more infatuation, isn't it? But what we're seeing is that your inability to adapt is creating toxic communication. Like, it's opening up like a doorway or a pathway to bad communication. I think you keep trying to reach out. I don't think that you were happy. They broke up with you and you are unhappy with them, and you keep reaching out. This is over. Okay, this wasn't something that was viable for you. This wasn't a viable relationship. When we are in a relationship, sometimes they're just meant to teach us a lesson. You hope that you walk away learning, well, not even if you don't walk away, you hope that you learn from all of your relationships, right? You can learn and you can grow and you can become better. This is your chance to grow and learn and become better. Don't be the person who is constantly trying to text their ex. Don't be that person. Be better than that. If you want to find a truly healthy, happy love, it is important to take time to heal yourself, right? So that you can become the best version of yourself. Like attracts like. Oh, look at attraction. Like attracts like. If you raise your vibrations higher and you become better and you work on yourself and you embrace the love for yourself more and embrace put yourself in like a divine feminine status, where love comes to you, and you work on healthy communications, healthy feelings, healing the wounds that relationships like this cause, then you are going to attract something really beautiful and something really lovely, okay? It's going to create potential beginnings, but it's like a new idea of thinking. You need to figure out a new way of thinking, because the way that you are doing this, the way that the state that you are in right now, it's not healthy. And you're just hurting yourself more by staying in in this low vibrational status. Does that make sense? It's hard when we love somebody, whether we actually love them or we just think that we love somebody. It is very hard to be able to let go when your heart aches for that person. It is okay to recognize that pain and still recognize that you need to move on, that this is something that isn't going to work for you. You don't want to be with somebody who doesn't love you anyway, right? Of course not. You want somebody who can stand your shine. Somebody who loves all of the little quirks and idiosyncrasies about you, right? But you're not going to get that unless you grow. Expansion. You need to put your energy into healing, because right now you're just you're struggling. I'm very sorry. I am very sorry that you feel this way. I'm very sorry that you are going through this. It's not fair. It doesn't feel, I'm sure it doesn't feel right, because the disillusion of a relationship never feels right. But honestly, I promise if you put in the work and use this as a chance to grow, I promise you are going to walk away a better person for it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you make good choices. And I will talk to you later. Bye.